Hi everybody, how are you doing? Okay, so I'm doing Pisces love tarot reading for January, February. Technically it's really February because January is almost over, okay? It's delayed because I did 2020 previews. Thankfully, this is the last January, February read. The next set of reads will be March, okay? Okay. So anyway, Pisces, you ready to go? Please hit the subscribe button, like button, share, comment, okay? Great. The first card I have for you is the Queen of Roses. This is the card of the leader, okay? So you're starting off this well, it's not really this month, but you're kind of in mid-month, January, in a leadership, maybe not role, but you're exhibiting characteristics of a person who is social. You're magnetically attracting people toward you. You have vibes. You're attracting party energy. I don't know if glowing is the right word, but I guess you're feeling yourself and other people are feeling you too. Okay? Well, that may be part of your energy. Okay, so the other part of your energy when it comes to your money. See, the Queen of Roses, that was maybe your social energy. Well, this is the Princess of Gems in the reverse, the ingenue. Her energy is a little bit different. Like she's thriving off of her family's money, but as far as her own personal financial well-being, she doesn't quite know where she stands. She's not standing on her own 2 feet. So it's like you're vibing personally, but economically, you need some crutches, okay? So, I don't know what else. So, as far as financial deeds or misdeeds, you could have some misdeeds in your present financially. It depends on what is going on around you. But it's not that you wouldn't do something that you shouldn't do. Be careful with that. I don't know what else I need to say about this. It's more so that you're trying to figure out what you're going to do economically, but you don't know. Plus, on top of that, you're mismatched. Your partner is not matching you. And I guess that's something you're going to think about changing. Or you're just aware that your partner is not matching you. Okay? So the next card here is the Prince of Roses. So this may be your partner. If you are in Queen of Roses energy, your partner is in fire energy also. You are drawing people toward you socially. This partner is doing maybe the same thing. He's using people though, like he's drawing people toward him, using them, and then moving on. As far as you, when it came to this Queen of Roses energy here, it didn't necessarily say whether or not you are being promiscuous here. All I know is you're vibing with people. They're coming toward you. Okay? So your partner is drawing people, but he's drawing people to use them. So you may not be cheating on him, but he is probably cheating on you. I don't know if that's the reason why you two are not doing well together. It's almost like, I don't know if you are elegant and then your partner, he's in fire energy too. It's not necessarily that he's not elegant, but maybe the way that he is using people, it may be showing up on him to a certain extent. I don't know. I don't know if that's, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. So I guess you're trying to attract people who have a better quality of character because you are in a leadership, maybe not position. You are being seen and you want to be seen with the right person with the same type of energy as you have because you are socially, I don't know how to say it. it's like your social, your leadership qualities right now. You're socially positively aspected right now. And then your partner, I don't know if people can tell what your partner's up to, and it doesn't look good on you. And that's why you kind of know you need another partner, because being seen with your partner is giving you a bad reputation, or it's kind of dirtying up your integrity a little bit. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense. So maybe because there's this mismatch in between yourself and your partner, there's a tower moment going on. And what does that mean for you? It's like you were maybe making plans. I don't think your partner was making plans. I think he was going with the flow, trying to get with whomever he came across. But whatever plans that you had, I don't know if this was your financial plans to figure out your your future career. I don't know if those plans are getting dashed at the moment. I don't know if your partner was trying to get you to move and that is what's throwing off your plans. I don't know if he got a promotion. I don't know, something's throwing off your plans. I don't know if you had plans together jointly or if you, Queen of Roses, you decided to jet because you knew the situation wasn't working. But something happens, and so your unstable foundation with this partner is probably crumbling, okay? Well, I guess that's good because it wasn't really a good relationship for you. So because of that, I guess it's a good tower moment. What happens after that would be, excuse me. What happens after that is the Eight of Wings here. This is Eight of Swords. I don't know if you're married to this person. You feel bound up. You have a tower moment, but you feel bound up either to the relationship, to the situation as it is. You want to go, but you can't go because something's holding you down. And it could be a marriage. It could be your job. You know, something's holding you down, although you really want to move on. So the next card here is the Ace of Wings. Maybe perhaps you're voicing your opinions of what's going on. Like, you know what? I think that I would like to do such and such. And, you know, as you're voicing your opinion, maybe perhaps it gives you some type of victory because maybe your partner didn't know how you felt. Maybe your partner thought he could play games with you and you didn't see what he was doing. I'm not sure if this, you're speaking up, if it has to do with the tower moment that you guys had. Maybe your partner wanted to move and you did not want to because you have plans to get your career in order. So you speak your piece and say, well, I can't move because I have plans to go to college, or I have plans to do this or that or the other. Therefore, I have to stay here because I have to build up myself because I know I need to stand on my own 2 feet. Because we both know this isn't working, you know? I don't know. But anyway, someone speaks their piece about the situation. And doing so is supposed to bring some type of triumph, okay? Don't speak your piece because I said it was in the cards. You're doing that because you know that you have to say something, okay? Tarot readings are just showing you the energy that's going on, okay? Excuse me. If you make a move based on something that a tarot reader says, it could cause a tower moment. So make sure that you're being intuitive and you understand, you know, when you make a move, the reasons why you're making the moves you're making, okay? Excuse me, you can tell I still kind of have a cold. It's not that bad, but I still do have one. Okay, so, the next card here is the Four of Shells. So this is like the Four of Cups. Someone is bored, they're frustrated, and I don't know which party this is. Someone's having resentment. I don't know if this is the masculine energy, since he was the last person, the last court card that showed. Okay, so I almost wonder, let me go back 2 cards on 1 or 2 cards. The masculine, the mover, was the card that came before the Tower card. So I'm just going to guess that the masculine in your life, Pisces, either got a promotion, wanted to move, found some new, floozy to go ride with, and so he's like, hey, I'm out. And then that was the Tower moment. Okay? And then, let me see. Then you had the Eight of Wings. You were feeling bound, or he was feeling bound. He might be feeling bound. Maybe he's married to someone. Okay, that makes some sense. Okay. So he probably told you he was leaving because of such and such going on. Whatever he just said could have been the truth, may not have been the truth. You know what's going on, maybe. All right. So he's the one who's maybe speaking his so-called truth to you. Excuse me, guys, my throat. Okay. So in his eyes, he feels triumphant. He said what he had to say. You don't really know if whatever he said is the truth or not, because he may not be telling you the truth of what he's doing, and you maybe have a feeling of that anyway. And so in his boredom and frustration, or his resentment against you, he could be resentful of you because you're getting a lot of attention. As the Queen of Roses, like you are drawing people toward you. Maybe you have a light shining inside of you and it's attracting people, and it makes him mad. Maybe he's a jealous type person. And so he's trying to stir up trouble to move you away from the light, or the popularity that you have. Either you said, no, you don't want to move, or he was, I don't know. I think he was the one who was voicing his opinion about it, because he's bored. And if he's bored, I don't know if he's trying to start trouble, just to keep his life interesting. Because he might exhibit troublemaking behavior just because, he's bored. And he's trying to keep his life spicy. And he doesn't care if he pulls you down or in the middle of chaos while he's doing it. So I guess be careful of what he's suggesting to you, because it's for his entertainment. It may not be for your best interest. Okay? So the next card here is the King of Gems. So if you, Pisces, had the energy of the Princess of Gems in the reverse, so you had family finances, you're trying to get your career set up properly, but you didn't quite get the hang of it yet. I'm not sure if this is your partner now trying to match you to some degree financially. And he's coming hard with that. So he's like, no, I'm the King of Pentacles. You might have family money, honey, but look, I got the big bucks. That's how your partner's coming at you. So possibly he got a promotion. And maybe that's why he was trying to get you to move with him. You have to figure out whether or not that's a smart move for you. If you knowing that he is not legit with you or faithful to you, you need to know what's in your best interest, okay? Don't let me make that decision for you. Okay, so in King of Pentacles energy, King of Gems energy, this masculine of yours has some status and financial backing. So he's feeling in his power. I think he wants to be in his power because he wants to upstage you. You're in your social power. He's upstaging you career-wise. I don't know how you're going to take that. Let me look at the next card. Like, I don't really like relationships where there's competition. Because how can you have love when you're competing? If you were really in a love situation, every time when one partner is succeeding financially, the other partner will be cheering and saying like, yay, our family is going to do better. And I'm so glad for you. But when it's not really love and it's competition, you guys are hurting each other because you see the other person succeeding, and that's not healthy. Okay? So if he's succeeding financially, you're thinking about whether or not it's wise for you to stay in the relationship because you know he's not faithful to you. So let me see. The Four of Roses is a card of respect. It's a card of marriage. The previous card to that was the King of Gems, King of Pentacles card. So I think he is thinking about marriage. He was feeling bound up by something else previous, and maybe that was his career. So maybe he did get a promotion. The Tower moment, maybe he did want to move because he got a promotion, but he was feeling bound to his career. So he could be thinking about marrying you, Pisces. Let me see. What are you thinking about the situation? Technically, we're still in his energy, so I'm just going to go with that. Okay, so he's thinking about marriage. The Hierophant card comes out here. He's trying to be traditional. Maybe he's dropping. Okay, I get it. Okay, he got a promotion. He changed his energy from flighty, mover, Knight of Wands type person to a stable, grounded man who loves his wife. Okay? So he's changing his energy. So a couple of cards ago, it wasn't a situation that was benefiting you to stay in. But now as your king is grounding his energy and becoming more mature or more stable, he may be a better investment for you. He may be coming across to you in a more, respectful, mature way. That's not selfish. Okay. So there was something I was going to say and I might have missed it. I wonder if it'll come back to me. Okay. So he became more stable in his career. Now he's thinking about marriage and settling down. He's thinking about a home and marriage. He's trying to build on stable foundations with you. I hope it's with you. Who knows what he's thinking? Again, the Hierophant is a card of like religion, conservatism, marriage. So like he is thinking better right now. He's afraid. I don't know if he's afraid of real love. I have to think about, what does this mean? Are there secrets? He wants to get married to you, but he's afraid of the secrets that he's keeping away from you, that you probably know something about anyway. Does he have issues with his mother? Does his mother have issues with you? Okay, so the next card here is a card of heartbreak, but it's in the reverse. I don't know if we're getting over a heartbreak now. I don't know if he has a heartbreak with his mother. I don't know if that's why he was giving you trouble initially. Like childhood wounds, seeking attention from his mother, and then it played out as he was growing up, still seeking attention from other people. And now he's recovering from that. Is it because he got attention from his boss or his career? And now he's like, okay, forget about all the silliness. I have all the attention I want or need. So now I'm going to mature and I'm going to stop mistreating my person. Okay. So then we have the anxiety card in the reverse. Is he overcoming the fear that he had previously? Is he overcoming money trouble? Maybe you guys shared together. Okay. So the next card here is the Two of Shells card in the reverse. So I have to think about this for a minute. Okay, he's overcoming fear. He's overcoming money problems. He wanted to get married to you, but is he backing out or something? The Two of Shells card is about commitment, but now it's in the reverse. I have to wonder, what is this that's going on? I don't understand. It seems like he's conflicted. Like he wanted to get married. It seems like he was thinking that like heavily, and now all of a sudden he's changing his mind, and I don't really know the reason why. Why is he changing his mind? Is he confused? It's a card of romance. When you have romance in the reverse, what is it? Is it just empty, like empty intimacy? I don't know. Does relating to you in a sexual way not even matter to him? He's had so many people, so he's lost his connection, doesn't know what love is about anymore. So it's almost like if he wanted marriage with you, it's kind of because that's what's expected of him. Like you have this big time job, now you need to get a wife and be more stable, but is his heart really in it? Because it doesn't seem like he really wants to commit. It's kind of like a show. So, okay. So the next card is the Seven of Roses. This is a card of courage. It's a card of defensiveness. I don't know. It's like confusing. It's like, I don't know if he told you he loved you and he wanted to get married to you previously. And now he's pulling back and now acting shady. Seems kind of weird. Okay. So, Eight of Shells card. I mean, now not only is he pulling back and acting shady, it's almost like he's walking away. Now, this person is confusing. I'm not sure why he's doing what he's doing. I don't know if he was still messing around with other women, even as he was saying, when he got the new job or the more stable promotion, was he still interacting with other women? And that's why he wanted to marry you for only a split second, and now he's confused and walking away. The next card is, okay, so that was like January's energy. Now this is like February's energy. So now he's going through some type of transformation. I don't know if this is for the better or for the worse, because he almost got better, but that was just surface level. That was just maybe economically driven stability. Okay. So let me see what type of transformation that he's going through. Okay, we have the Temperance card in the reverse. So you don't have to wait long. Whatever it is that's going on, you're going to see it pretty quickly. Let's see. Okay. So the next card here is the Emperor reversed. This is a card about power or powerlessness. Okay, so let's see. I think that he's trying to avoid you. And again, I don't know the reason why. It said earlier that there were secrets or issues with his mother. Is that what is driving this? He was thinking about marriage, but his mother's telling him no. Is that what the turning point? Was he being genuine when he was thinking about marriage with you? Or was that only because the job kind of seemed to require like a stable home life to go with it? Okay, next to the secrets card are issues with the mother. The card that was next to that was recovering from heartbreak. I don't know what that means. Does that mean from a relationship with another woman? I don't know. It's this roller coaster energy here. It's kind of confusing. Okay, so we see that he is feeling powerless. He's trying to walk away from you or avoid you. The next card here is the World reversed. So this is about regret. He has regrets. He doesn't want to let something go. And it's not with you, I don't think. Let me think about it. Hold on. Okay. He's trying to walk away from you. I mean, this is really confusing. I'm going to tell you what I see, and if it makes sense later on, I'll tell you. But right now, it's kind of confusing me. So, Okay. Is he confused about a previous situation that ended and he didn't understand why it ended? I don't think this is with his mother. But after the moon card came the Three of Wings reversed. There was some heartbreak that was being recovered from. Whatever previous situation has him tied up or feeling bound, he didn't know why that situation ended and it's keeping him feeling stuck. And then he's scared to get tied down to someone else. Was he like married to someone previous to you? And because that situation didn't work out well, he's scared of marriage? And that's why he's fooling around and not making sense right now? Okay, so the next card is the Prince of Gems reversed. This is the card of the builder. So right now he does not want to put in work or effort in the relationship with you. I don't know if that's related to his career or if that's related to you. Okay, he doesn't care about something, and I'm not sure if it's you or if it's his job. He seems like he has a lot of issues, and that's why it's kind of hard to figure him out. I would have to like do extra cards just to figure out what's going on in his head, but that would be more of a personal reading. Let's see. And I'm not sure if this person is capable of being in a loving relationship, because right now he is reversed, not wanting to build, not wanting to invest in, not put an effort in a relationship with you. And I don't know if that's true for his job also. But it seems like that's romance, where he's stuck because of a previous bad breakup. So I'm going to go to the next card, the Two of Roses. This is a crossroads card. This has something to do with a partnership. Like he's trying to figure out, does he want to go back to his ex? So yeah, that's what's going on. He had an issue with his ex. He didn't know why they broke up, and it's keeping him stuck in the past. He's wanting to leave you or considering leaving you to go back to the past. And let me see. Seven of Gems is about work, putting in work and effort. Okay, so he is indecisive in whether or not he's going to stay with you or go back to his ex. I don't know if right now he's going back to work. Okay, yeah, he's at work maybe. Okay. Because a while ago he wasn't caring, so I don't know if he wasn't caring to go to work. Did he take an off day or something because he was confused? I'm not sure. So yeah, that's kind of confusing at whether we're talking about work or love. So like I said, I would have to do extra cards for that and a personal reading if you needed one. Okay, the Six of Gems is a card of generosity. So he's trying to figure out who to invest in. He's weighing the pros and cons. If I invest with you, the benefits of this will be this, that, and the other. If I invest with her in the past, the benefits of that will be this, that, and the other. And so he hasn't figured out what he's going to do yet. So the next card here is the Ten of Roses. So he's highly stressed out in between job and worrying about two different women. I'm just assuming two different women. I don't know what's in his past. Okay, so the Ten of Roses, again, is about being overburdened, stressed out. The only good news about this card is because he had been carrying the burden for so long, it's a possibility he may succeed. Because this is the heaviest amount of, you know, like how they say God will never put on you more than you can bear. Like he's carrying more than he can bear. So it's either going to get better, or I don't know if something's just going to give way on its own. One of the two. But let's see what happens next. Does success come next or no? So we have the Six of Wings in the reverse. So it's like somebody wanted to go to calmer waters, but flip that in the reverse. They're going to stay right where they are. Let's see. That makes sense. The previous card was being stressed and overburdened. If he's stressed and overburdened while dealing with you, I wonder if he thinks if he goes back to the other person, that'll add more burdens. So I wonder if that means he's going to stay with you. Huh. Okay. Maybe he did not make a decision yet. Maybe he's delaying making a decision. Maybe perhaps there's some obstacle blocking him from making a decision. And he's already overburdened, so maybe it's just work. Work is giving him a lot of stress and burden, so he is not choosing in regard to love. He's just at work dealing with work. So now we have the Ace of Shels, a new beginning in love. And I don't know with whom. If he's already with you, is the new beginning in love with the other person. So the Ten of Shels is a card of success. So he's wanting to have a Ten of Cups with one of you, and it'll be successful, but I don't quite know whom. It almost seems like this with the other person, but I'm kind of confused. Let me think about it. I'm almost thinking it is with the other person. The next card here is the Prince of Wings. Okay, so this is basically He's either being a protector or going into battle to get what he wants. This could be either or. He could be a protector protecting you and staying with you, or he can go into battle to go get the other person. So this is kind of confusing. Let me go to the next card, see if I get a little bit more clarification. We have the Two of Wings reversed. This is a card of balance. Okay. Okay, I don't know if this is his ex a close friend of his? It's kind of saying indecision in the reverse. Let's see. Does he have children with the other person? This is really kind of confusing. You guys might need a personal reading because it's a lot of if, ands, or buts. I'd have to clarify several cards to give you guys some answers with definition. Or with definitive answers, should I say. Okay, so the reason why I asked, do you have children with this person? Or does the other, the previous partner have children with him? Because the next card was Six of Shels, which is a card of joy. It's about children, about innocence, about nostalgic memories. So I think he's kind of dwelling too much on this other person. And it almost leads me to believe with this new beginning in love that it is the other person he's going toward. What was before that card? The Passage card. He didn't necessarily go to calmer waters, but he did. You know, this card was horizontal. Let me turn it horizontally. He could have went to calmer waters or he could have not. It depends on your personal situation. He could, okay. There are too many cards saying that he's possibly dealing with the other person. There's a possibility he's going to the other person from his past because he's conflicted and he doesn't know why that person left him. And maybe I don't know, curiosity killed the cat. Like, just because he can't figure it out, he has to run back to go figure out what in the world happened. Okay, so the next card here is the King of Roses. This is a passionate king. He has multiple projects that he's running. He's searching for a loyal partner. Maybe your partner thinks that you are messing with other people because you're attracting a lot of attention. Trying to figure out, okay, is he figuring out a plan so that he can figure out what his next steps are gonna be? Okay, so the next card here is the Eight of Roses. And it's a card of signals. Is he sending messages of I love you or I want to see you to the other person? Because I don't think it would be going to you, but it could be. Okay, so the next card here is the King of Wings. It's a card of the professional. And I'm kind of lost for a minute. Okay, the King of Wings is a diplomat. Is he playing his cards a certain way to figure out how can I get what I want over here without telling her over there what I'm up to? The King of Wings is a divorced man. He is the type of person who appreciates it. If you do have your own opinion, so he's not telling you how to think. I don't know how that's relevant. I'll put this card down for a minute and get the next card. The Magician, he's trying to manifest what he desires. Yeah, I don't think that this is looking stable on your side, Pisces. It seems like when I started off the reading, I was like, well, you're with this knight here, and he's not really stable. He's kind of selfishly getting whatever he could, getting whatever or whomever he could get, just because he didn't want to be stable. He didn't want to settle down. You know, that energy, that wasn't a good energy, and I knew that from the beginning. Now that I went through the reading, he's a man who is lost in the past and does not see the present. On your side, from your perspective, regardless, is probably not a good thing because he's not faithful to you. And the weirdest thing is that he's looking for someone to be faithful and loyal to him. And if you were that person, he can't see you. Because he's lost in his head with things that may not even matter. He's thinking that you are doing something maybe you're not even doing. And so the situation is kind of confusing because you can't make him see what's real and what's the truth. Because a lot of times it's so funny. If a woman says, I know what's going on, why don't you listen to me? Let me tell you what I see. Men have a tendency to not listen. And you could tell them the truth all day long, but they're going to do whatever they want to do and always blame you for anything bad that happens. That's how some men, I don't know why they think that way. So, Pisces, on your side, I think I'm not going to tell you what to think, but you heard the reading, so you should be able to figure out what you need to either do or how you should feel. Like, because I don't think this guy has you as his primary concern. He may have children with the other person. I don't know if his mother is preferring the other person. I don't know if that's the only other person he was cheating with all along. But anyway, it's quite confusing. So, Pisces, from your perspective, I'm not sure if you're like maybe saying a prayer or something and saying, okay, if this guy's for me, I'll stay in this. But if he's not for me, maybe I need to walk and move on, you know? So either you need a personal reading to try to figure out more details. Maybe you can go pray and go ask God for some answers. You know, good luck to you in figuring out what's going on. And hopefully you have a better next month. Hopefully you figure out what's going on and which direction you're going to go in, okay? Because it seems like you want to work on your career so you can become stable, so you don't have to play into the drama that's going on. That way you can be on your own if you need to, which you may need to. Okay? So good luck to you, Pisces, okay? All right. And if anybody wants to make a donation, look down for the link. If you need a personal reading, there's a link down below, okay? All right. Thank you for listening.